Hey everybody, let's go on another county roads tour. We're going to have a look at houses for sale in Wellington on the Lake, just outside of Wellington, Ontario, here in Prince Edward County. Ready? Let's go. Here we are. Wellington on the Lake is a small-ish community that's an adult lifestyle community. Technically, you're meant to be 55 or older to live in it, although they're not quite as fussy about those rules anymore. So once we've turned off that main road, all of these roads are privately owned by the community themselves. There is a fee that everybody pays, and part of that fee goes toward maintaining the roads because they're privately owned. So they hire in a snow company to do snow removal. Part of Wellington on the Lake is privately owned properties, and part of it is properties that the land is owned by the community and the land is leased. The first one we're going to look at is number 61, Alitha Drive. The properties in here sell really quickly. They never last very long. So there are currently only 2 for sale. So this part is owned by the people. There's basically a number of options that you can choose from as far as the look goes. And then, just a few kind of models. Where we're heading is actually called the villas, and these do not come up very often. They are side by side, essentially townhouses, but it's kind of an elite spot within Wellington on the Lake, mainly because it's super quiet. As you can see ahead, it dead ends right here. So you're never going to have real neighbors. So this is the one that's for sale. Number 61 right there with the blue truck parked beside it. That's it. Sorry, so it's 3 together, 59, 61, and then 63 is the end unit. So this garage here with the blue truck, the pumpkins, that's it. That unit is a 1-bedroom, 3-bathroom. It's listed for $549,000. It has a fully finished basement with a fireplace in it. And it backs onto fields behind it, and then fields to the side here as well. That one will not last long, that's for sure. So the fees that everybody pays, if you own your own land, then your fees go towards plowing the roads, garbage pickup as well. So again, because they're privately owned, they have a private garbage pickup that happens, so your fees go towards that. There is also a community center that we'll drive by in just a moment. And the community center has a pool, it has tennis courts, it has shuffleboard, lawn bowling, etc. Inside of the community center, there is a small gym, there's a workout area, there's a common space where they hold events, sometimes have different guest speakers, that sort of a thing. So the fees also then would go toward maintaining that and your full accessible use of it. You can book out some of the spaces in it if you book them in advance. This is the community center area. You can see the shuffleboard courts and the pool. It's October, so nobody's obviously using it. It's a little bit chilly, but this is the great big community center. The mailboxes are also over here. So a local spot to get your mail. And just a nice gathering place for the people that live in the community. So the next one we're going to look at is on this little cul-de-sac. This is Cretaney. It's 40 Cretaney Drive. Number 42. So this one right here, that's a little bit darker brown. This is number 40. So this one is 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It is on the leased land side. I'll just keep driving. So in addition to the common fee, there would also be a leased fee. So you don't actually own the land, which is why those houses go for a cheaper price, because you're not purchasing the land as well, you're just purchasing the home. Houses in Wellington on the Lake have definitely risen a fair bit over the last little while. They've gone up actually quite substantially. So, they really hold their value. It's a great place to be if this is something that you would be interested in. You'll notice that there's no for sale signs. That's one of the rules, that you're not allowed to have for sale signs. So you can put them in your window. Some people do that, but you're not allowed to put them on your front lawn. You're not allowed to have fences, so nobody here has a fence. There was a rule that you couldn't even have like a laundry line, but they changed that because people complained. So, there are the options to make some changes to some of those rules. They're not locked in stone per se, but the community is very particular. The speed limits are really, really low. In fact, I'm probably speeding right now. They like you to go about 25 kilometers an hour, which I find tricky. And then there's also a golf course that's owned by Wellington on the Lake. So it's a Wellington on the Lake golf course for members. There is, I believe, a membership fee attached to it, but it's a nice 9-hole golf course. And the other really nice thing is that there is also the Millennial Trail goes right kind of past this community. So to the right here is the golf, kind of where you would, some people drive to it, park their cars, but these are the cars in the golf courts. And then beyond there is part of the golf course. Obviously it's hard to, there's a guy out there swinging that you probably can't see. But yeah, so this is the very nice golf course. And that Millennial Trail goes all through the county. I don't recall quite how long it is, but it would take you days to walk it. So this area right here is some of the newer homes that have been built more recently. These currently are selling more between kind of $630 and $700, depending on their size, whether they have a finished basement, that sort of a thing. These are some of the bigger ones. Some of them you would pay a premium if they back onto woods, like the ones on the right here do. So lots of options, but as I mentioned, they really don't last very long. They go very quickly. It's a very popular place to be. Oh, the other thing I'll mention too is, given that it's a lot of kind of seniors, a number of people here are retired. Not all of them for sure, but a number are. So part of that common fee is also if you're away, say you're going to Florida for a few months for the winter, or you're going on a cruise for a month or something like that, then part of that fee goes toward them coming in and checking on your house. They'll do a weekly or bi-weekly check just to make sure that everything's okay. There you have it. Everything you've wanted to know about Wellington on the Lake. Again, a very popular, great, very friendly neighborhood. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Happy to chat with you anytime. That's it for me. I'm Suzanne White with Hearth and Haven, real estate broker with Harvey Callis Real Estate Brokerage. Please give me a call, contact me anytime. Happy to chat with you about this community or any other houses in Prince Edward County or the surrounding area. Subscribe to my channel so you don't miss anything. Bye.